Hey, hey, Cancer. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your quarter 4 reading for the next 3 months, October, November, and December. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Cancer, where are we at here? The next 3 months. Rejection is protection. I feel like you have worked hard on your self-development, on your healing, on recovery of some way, shape, or form, and you're realizing now that there are certain things in your life that were misaligned or they weren't meant for you in some way, shape, or form. And I actually feel like divine intervention may have taken place, or it's about to realign you with what's truly going to bring in gratification or success or love. So there is something being denied to you or something that is not for you because Spirit is actually protecting you from a lesson that you don't need to learn, is what I'm picking up on. I'm also getting a chew toy. Someone could be playing with a pet right now. I feel like there's a chew toy that has seen better days. Someone may want to upgrade or get a new chew toy for a pet or an animal. I also feel for some of you, take it as it resonates. I don't feel like this is a prediction, but if you've lost a pet, I feel like you could be introducing or finally ready to introduce a new pet into your life, or you may receive dreams from a pet that's crossed over. Take that as it resonates, please. But bottom of the deck here, we have a leg up, and I feel like there is support here. There's support, financial support. There could be support or help from a loved one, a family member, because a lot of you've gone through a situation where you had to be fiercely independent is the word I'm getting, or the phrase, fiercely independent. And perhaps you didn't ask for help, or you said, I got this, I can do it. You may have even been a single parent, but I feel like there is an opportunity for you to open yourself up in ways that you may not have felt comfortable doing in the past because you only could rely on you, right? But there's something beautiful that the universe is bringing in for you, specifically in the month of December. This looks excellent, but I feel like there could be some stings. There could be some situations where you're like, oh man, I thought that was going to be my person. I thought it had high potential, or, I thought that this job opportunity was going to be great and I thought I had it in the bag, but I feel like there's some sort of rejection here that shows up potentially in the month of October, but it's actually setting you up for bringing in a new sense of tribe, or putting you on a path of perhaps something you don't see coming, but it's actually in beautiful alignment with your heart. I see some of you have been working on your attachment styles, or you've been healing a sense of loneliness, or maybe you've been feeling lonely in some way, shape, or form. And this energy of not for you, it almost feels like a screen door slamming, right? A screen door slamming where it feels like you've had this happen before, but the way you're handling it is different this time around. And I feel like you're not hanging on to some sort of disappointment, perhaps as long as you did in the past, because you're saying, wait a second, I already know how to deal with this. I already know that if it's not for me, or perhaps you are making a decision here that something is not for you, because you feel it now, because you are highly empathic, you're highly intuitive. Now we have the Queen of Swords showing up with the Fool. The Queen of Swords is someone who is highly, highly intuitive and intelligent. She's showing up as the Red Queen, and someone could even have red hair, okay, or red really looks good on you. Red is a very bold, noble color, very powerful color. Now, Queen of Swords showing up with the Fool is saying, I'm going to cut out whatever is not working in my life, right? And perhaps it's the universe, your guides, your ancestors cutting things out that are misaligned or they're unhealthy, even though we can form attachments to them. Or this could be you consciously choosing, no, that's not for me. I'm making that choice. I'm not going to feel left out in the cold. And that's why in the month of November, we see the orphaned card, because you're not letting someone or something leave you feeling less than. And I feel like there was a situation in the past that did conjure up a lot of fears, maybe a lot of triggers, maybe some past traumas. But with the Fool card here, I feel like you're not blindly jumping into something. The Queen of Swords, she is all about the truth. She's a brilliant, honest truth seeker, and she sees through BS. So if something is not aligned or it's not honest, yeah, you're saying, I'm going to have a new beginning here, and I'm going to move forward on my path and my potential, because I know that the potential here, that's all it will ever be. And I feel like there's a new move that you're making. And look at this. We actually have two completely separate decks. You have the chess piece, the chess piece behind her as well, and on the Not For You. So I feel like this Queen of Swords, this could be you making a conscious choice to make a move towards a new beginning, but that may require cutting something or someone out, or it could be a thought or a belief, because the Queen of Swords represents the intellect and the thought and the mind. So maybe this is an old belief system. You're saying, wait a minute, I don't have to respond in ways that I have in the past. This is already something I've learned. It's already something that, I've dealt with. Let's see what else is happening here for you. And let's take a look at this new beginning, because I feel like it's favorable. Oh, I see what's going on. So you may disappoint. How do I put that? Someone may be disappointed in a choice that you make. Okay, someone may be disappointed in a choice that you make because they may feel like you're too blunt, or you're setting a hard boundary. I'm getting like a hard no, but you're actually doing what is best for you. And that's what you've learned. No more rejecting your own needs. No more denying yourself or abandoning yourself. That's what's happening here, because the Orphan card actually came out, or it felt like it came out in reverse. So I feel like you've set a line in the sand here. You've drawn a line in the sand, and yes, that may disappoint others, but you're going to move in a new direction, because there you are showing up as the Empress, nurturing yourself. And we have the Tower. I mean, three major arcanas, the Fool, the Empress, the Tower. This is a change for the better. This is either rejection or a shattering of an old belief system that's for the better, but it's going to stir something up. It's going to stir maybe some sort of drama up, Cancer. But I feel like it's needed and required for you not to abandon yourself, because when the Tower shows up, this is sudden change. Some of you, it's going to shock others. I feel like this could be you, again, shocking others by embarking upon a new beginning, saying, I want this new beginning, and this is what it's going to take to get there, right? Perhaps you decide to leave a company and you shock everybody. Perhaps you decide to exit a relationship. Some of you, whatever is not for you, yeah, I feel like is exiting out of your life. It's like this door has closed. Spirit, what is not for Cancer here? What is this? What is not for Cancer? Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of money opportunity or financial situation that may have been draining you financially. That's what's going on. Yeah, something that was draining your finances. It could be that you were giving money out to a family member, or someone may have asked you for money. This also could be financially, you may have felt bankrupt or robbed in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to just be finances. It could be your health, right? You may be putting a stop to health and you may be saying, wait, that's not helping me. It's keeping me in a karmic cycle, a karmic loop with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Page of Pentacles is showing up in the upright. You know an opportunity when you see it, and I feel like you're taking it. Because, and there's your pet, your animal here, Page of Pentacles represented by Toto. But whatever has kept you in some sort of a cycle here, that's why this Tower is coming in to shatter an old system, to destroy an old structure. And there is going to be resistance by people around you, or if this is out of your control, it may feel like there's resistance on your end. But I do see here with the Empress and the Fool, this is big. This is beautiful. This could be you allowing yourself to nurture and do what you need to do to embark upon this new path, this new journey. I almost feel like this is a big prerequisite for 2025. Okay, let's take a look at November. Now, November here is orphans, but I feel like this is you not abandoning you. You're saying, wait a second. Yes, things may look different than they have in the prior months. Yes, things may have been stirred up, but I know I'm not alone here, and I'm never, ever going to abandon myself again. Yeah, and I feel some of you, there's a message here. Do not be guilt tripped. Do not let someone guilt trip you to bend or shift your values in such a way that it compromises your own integrity. Okay, I mean, that's deep. There's something here with either family or a relationship or, a community aspect or something that could feel like it manipulates you. Or someone may say, oh, but I'm really suffering and I have this going on. And it doesn't mean you can't have compassion and you can't, sympathize with a story, but don't abandon you. Okay. And I feel for some of you, this may even have to do with, an adult child. There may be something about borrowing money or, cutting someone's supply off. I feel like there has been a supply in some way, shape, or form that is being cut off. Now, what do we have here with the orphaned energy for Cancer? I feel like I've either said Scorpio or you have Scorpio placements. Oh, well, it could be because November is Scorpio season, first of all. Let's look here. What do we have going on? Ooh, the Lovers in reverse. You have the Four of Swords. You're healing from a love situation. Okay, yep. You're healing, or someone needs to heal before... Someone needs to heal from a situation. I feel like you have been doing some massive work. Yeah. Oh, wow. Five of Swords in reverse. It feels as if someone has shifted gears and that really maybe upset someone to the point of resentment. If you are dealing with a relationship, we also have Judgment at the bottom. Someone could be harshly judging another person or a situation. This could be a call to act differently. There's some big energies this month. Now, the Lovers in reverse, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, and we have the Four of Swords upright, which is good because I feel like not my monkeys, not my circus. I don't need to be a part of this drama. I need to put something to rest because I feel like this Four of Swords is you. Quite frankly, yes, there may be a tornado going on around you, but I feel like you've come to this place on your journey where you're nurturing you. And yes, even if that upsets other people, you're embarking upon a new beginning and you're healing, you're recovering. This Four of Swords is, possibly someone, I'm getting someone may have taken advantage because the Five of Swords can be definitely taking advantage. I'm going to talk about this Five of Swords because this is what you're not putting up with. Because if you do, if you allow this individual to enable you or this energy to enable you in some way, shape, or form, you're going to abandon yourself. You're going to lose yourself and disconnect from your own heart. And what I see taking shape here, Five of Swords, the Lion and the Unicorn. Five of Swords is someone taking advantage, someone very selfish, vengeful, angry, rage, right? It is knowing when to fight for something and knowing when to walk away and choosing the battle that's worth fighting. But I see that there has been a battle of the egos, and this is victory through dominance or control, but that comes at a cost. And I feel like that's why the message for you is to not fight a battle where it's the battle of the egos, because yeah, there could be victory, or, you don't have to have the last word. You don't have to, cut, but you have the Queen of Swords. And I feel like this is you. And I feel like you can show up in a compassionate way, or if you cannot, just exit out of it, right? Exit out of it until you have the logical sense to, not be entangled in some sort of melodrama here. And it's disconnecting from a situation that, yes, there may have been love attached with the lovers, okay? Or it may feel like there's no more love in a situation, or there's a hard choice to make, or perhaps you are stuck in a bad situation. And I feel like you're wanting to put this situation to rest. So don't ignore the signs. Try not to obsess, or someone could be obsessed with you. This is about recovery. It is mental balance and not overthinking. What is the outcome here for the month of September? September. Okay, wait a second. There could be something. I mean, these readings are coming out in September, depending on when you watch them, but I'm recording them in September. So this month could be a catalyst month for what's to come in November. Okay. I also see here something that you've struggled with, or it was rejected or denied. There could be full on healing, and maybe this person wants to come back and you're saying, I'm never going to abandon myself again. Okay. Or if this is a career, for some of you, if this is a career, you are going elsewhere because you're not appreciated where you're at. And you could even be relocating or moving. Okay, a lot of cards came out for your outcome. We have the Strength. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. There's the Justice with the 3. Okay, I like this. So Queen of Pentacles is you focusing on regaining a sense of stability. She is someone who's worked hard for her material wealth, and you'll be darned, Cancer, if someone comes in and, destroys all that, or someone says you can't do it, right? Or it affects you in some way, shape, or form, or intervenes in some way, shape, or form. You're going to disconnect from that because you're strong enough to, with the courage, the cowardly lion it's represented by, but you're not a coward after all. You are someone who is resilient and determined and strong. And the Strength card here is going to be your best friend in the month of November. I see that a Knight of Pentacles is showing up here. Someone who may not be trustworthy. It's in reverse. Someone who may not be honest. They may promise you the world, but there's not action. It's like the actions and words are not aligned. Justice. Justice will be served. Justice will be had. And here you are, Soul Tribe. 3 of Pentacles. This is connecting to a team who values you, or a relationship that's built on cooperation and teamwork, right? It's not one-sided. And if someone is not pulling their weight or doing their best or putting in energy, putting in effort, or they're not seeing you for who you truly are, there's going to be some sort of, disconnect. And I feel like it's already started here in the month of October, and you're already embarking upon a powerful journey. Now, what we see in the month of December, Cancer, is loyal heart. You remember we talked about, the lovers, and we talked about you. At times you have felt abandoned. At times you have detached yourself, or you may have had an avoidant attachment. You may have been neglected. Some of you may have been orphaned when you were younger, okay? Or you may have felt like you were doing life alone, or it may feel like that. But what you're doing is you are reconnecting to your heart space. So sometimes it's through those trials and tribulations that truly open you up to put yourself back together like Humpty Dumpty, right? Put yourself back together again, but in a way that feels much more fulfilling. Okay. And we have loyal heart, and this is showing up as 2 owls. So there could be an energy here of bringing something together. This could be 2 halves of a whole. It could be, union of some sort. Let's take a look. Spirit, why is the loyal heart showing up? I mean, it could be your masculine and your feminine energy. Spirit, why is the loyal heart showing up in the month of December for Cancer? Okay, we have the King of Swords. So we have the King and the Queen. King of Swords is in reverse. Again, I keep getting the message of stay true to you. King and Queen of Swords can be a very difficult or challenging partnership or union if someone is in reverse, or more worse if both of these energies are in reverse, because then it is a battle of the ego. But I feel like you're upright here. And look at the Empress, represented by the Ozma of Oz, has her hand over her heart. It's almost like she's pledging some sort of allegiance to herself. And I feel like it takes courage to do that. It takes courage to uphold some sort of a pledge. And if there's a King of Swords that is currently in your life, I don't love this King of Swords. It's in reverse. It's someone who is skeptic, hot-headed, angry, poor communicator. They may lack empathy. They may be in it to win. Oh my gosh, you have cards dropping all over here. Okay, what do we need here? We're not going to take these. That's too big of a pile, but we're going to take these. So we have the empath. There you are, highly empathic. The empath is a bonus major arcana in this deck, card 23. It's about empathy, feelings, compassion, and understanding. You've given something a do-over, or you've given something many, many chances, or you felt so deeply when it comes to these types of situations that sometimes, Cancer, you lose yourself in the process. There may be some codependent dynamics or triggers that you have worked through in your life. But when the empath shows up here, you're emotionally exhausted. And what the message is all about, when you get the empath, it is about prioritizing self and emotional well-being. Because as I always say, you can lead a horse to water. And here's the horse, and he's a stubborn horse. He's actually showing up as the gnat, and gnats are pesky. They're annoying. Yeah, they go straight to the blood of a, situation. They're not fun, but I feel like when it comes to this King of Swords, whomever this may be, it doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a partnership. It could be someone very stubborn, very bullheaded in your life. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. Take it as it resonates. I feel like you have taken on the responsibility of helping or healing or fixing someone, and it's not your responsibility to take on, okay? Because the 10 of Pentacles is showing up here. It's actually delaying both of your gratification. It's delaying some sort of love or success. That's why you're getting clear of this now. The final days, quite literally, some of you, it will be the final days of December, because you want to start 2025 off on, a new foot, on a clear path. You want to be able to reach the Emerald City and trust that you have reached some sort of stability in your life, which I feel like this is where you're headed, but you are being given this detour, or you're being guided to pivot or disconnect from something that just, it's not aligned with where you're going or where you want to go. With this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, this may be a divorce. It could be possessiveness or possessions that are blocking genuine connections. It could be status. Someone may be very money hungry, very materialistic, and it's as if they chase after that instead of genuine connection here. 10 of Pentacles is most people's dream, right? But it's about family drama. It's about debt. It can be struggling to maintain a sense of stability. Now, I see once you release this, once you stay true and loyal to your own heart and make that choice and that decision, even if you don't know yet what the outcome is, which we'll look in and see what this is for you, but I feel like it's still better than staying in whatever this is, this karmic cluster, because we see the Wheel of Fortune in the Tower. There is some sort of karmic cluster that is being released at this time. Some of you, this could be since 2008, over 16 years ago. Yeah, there you are. Chariot energy. It has been driven by fear. There's a motivating factor. When you see the chariot showing up, it's the flying monkeys in the Wizard of Oz. Those flying monkeys are under the control and under the demand of the witch. We can look at that as fear, as ego, right? But at the end of the Wizard of Oz, the monkeys then switch over to love, right? They switch over to Dorothy's side, don't they? I believe, I haven't watched it in quite some time, but I believe that they actually help her out, and they, they do what they're told. But I feel like the chariot is what drives you. Who drives the choices? Is it fear or is it love? And that's what the month of December is all about. You being able to step out of that fear and come to a place here of 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment. And even though promises may have felt like they were broken, promises may have led to unfulfillment, the 9 of Cups is about self-reflection, and self-reflection that creates change to emotionally fulfill you. So there is, over the next 3 months, I see a lot of self-reflection here taking place, because you are a deep thinker. You are a deep feeler. I mean, you're showing up as the empath. And I feel like you're really taking a look at what you value, and are the things that you value compromising your integrity? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. Are the things or the people or the relationships that you value, are they compromising your integrity? Are they delaying some sort of dream? Because the 9 of Cups is, feeling content, feeling good. It's emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, and serenity. But if you are feeling dissatisfied or restless, it's time to reflect over the coming months and make a choice that's going to cause you to really dip in to your strength reservoir. But you have it. You have this reservoir available to you. And I feel like there is a wish, there is a dream. And it was just in, I think, Gemini's reading. It's never too old. You're never too old to start again, or set a new goal, or to dream a new dream, right? You're never too old to start again, to start a new goal, or to dream a new dream. And that's a message I'm getting here for you as well. So some of you could be Gemini cuspers. Perhaps you're dealing with a Gemini, or you have Gemini placements. Okay, so I like this showing up for you, because I feel like you're going to trust in the magic of your heart. And again, you're not going to abandon yourself like maybe you have in the past, because we can be, healers and people pleasers. And, we tend to put our needs on the back burner because we love so very deeply. And we think that if we just love this person enough, or we just, focus all of our energy and our love and our heart into this, then it's all going to be roses and unicorns, right? But sometimes it doesn't work that way, because we can't change someone else. And I feel like some of you, this is about releasing a karmic cycle. Okay, karmic cycle release taking place. Now let's get a final outcome here for December. What's the final outcome or message for Cancer in December? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. And that's what I was picking up on earlier when I said you can lead a horse to water as well, because sometimes that can be a Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It personality. And I feel like you're choosing to fix, the parts of yourself. You're choosing to really evaluate and reflect and release some burdens that may not even be yours to carry. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. That is the card of release. It's hanging on or letting go. Do I hang on to these burdens, or do I let go? I also feel like there could be some sort of action. Some of you, the Knight of Wands is coming in, and they're coming in hot. They're coming in thick. So this could be a new energy for some of you, or it could be this person of the past trying to come in and wine and dine you and tell you that they've changed, right? But I feel like you're not having it. okay? Or it's something that, you are meant to release because you don't want to carry some sort of baggage into the future or into 2025. Now, Knight of Wands could be you. It could be you as well saying, I've released the burdens, I'm freed, right? I have this new vitality, this new sense of self, this new strength and confidence that I haven't felt for quite some time because I've been hanging on to the burdens in this physical world. For some of you, this is, finances. It's been a little bit of a struggle financially. Maybe you were managing your resources. Some of you, there was a strong need to maybe save for something that you really wanted. I also see that if there's been any sort of possessiveness or control, then it is definitely time for you to leave or release or put that burden down. Because the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're going into the new year very enthusiastic. This is an adventurer, someone who is courage and someone who has courage and is very spontaneous, and they are a risk taker, but I feel like you're taking calculated risks here. Now, Knight of Wands is also taking bold action towards your curiosities because success lies within perseverance and dedication, and you are dedicated. I mean, some of you, this could be you really working hard in your career and in your business, and you finally see that something is, really going to take off and you're excited about it. You're enthusiastic about it. You've been working for a long time towards this. Some of you could even be taking a certification or wrapping it up. There could be a course or a class, something that you've worked long and hard for because you have put in your blood, sweat, and tears. If this is a career move, and it's actually going to bring a lot more stability to your finances, and you're excited about it. So let's see what messages are coming in from maybe spiritual ancestors, spiritual leaders. What messages of insight and wisdom do we have here for Cancer in the next 3 months? What do we have for Cancer, please, in the next 3 months? All right, we have Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Remember the Fool showing up here in the month of October? There's your reminder. You don't have to be great to start. So if you are a perfectionist, if you are delaying some sort of choice, or if you are stuck in doubt or indecision, then it is time to step out of your comfort zone. You have to start to be great. And I see that if you follow your heart here, this opportunity could lead you to Oz, right? With the 10 of Pentacles. This is long-term growth. It's long-term stability, financial success, legacy, commitments, marriage, if that's what you're seeking. You just have to start. You don't have to be great because you can build that up along the way. You have Jamie Tworkowski. This life, this night, your story, your pain, your hope, it matters. All of it, Cancer, matters. Every little intricate detail of your life, everything is important in some way, shape, or form because it is part of your journey. You know what I'm getting from this? I feel for some of you, you could be writing a memoir, or you could be sharing your journey or your pain. You could be helping people in some way, and by helping or being of service, it could actually heal you in a profound way. I like that. And lastly here by Arthur Ashe, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Okay, so for some of you, I do feel like you've been stuck in a situation, but because of finances, because of children, because of maybe the cost of living or whatever reason, it's like you were not able to leave or exit. But remember what we said about the leg up? This is resources. This is the card of help. You have the opportunity here, more so than maybe you've had in the past, to ask for help if you want this badly enough. If this is you fully being honest with yourself, if you are staying true to your heart and to your path, then help is here for you, right? You just have to start, like it says. You don't have to be great. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't even have to have a lot, right? But I feel like you have the ability to really be great. You can turn that good into great. And I feel like it's important that you take some sort of leap of faith or step outside of a comfort zone or even do something that scares you, because it is leading you towards a more fulfilling, gratifying life. Powerful next 3 months. Trust in yourself. Trust in your journey, Cancer. You have everything you need and some to create this 10 of Pentacles in your life. And some of you, you may be in a 10 of Pentacle dynamic. You may be married, or you may have the job, or there's just something here about it not feeling stable. With the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it's about focusing on material wealth over emotional well-being. And I see that emotional well-being is going to be significant here for you. So if there is someone, or if you are focused on that, I feel like it's important to find that balance. And you know how to do that, Cancer. You know how to do that. You are highly emotional, but you're highly intelligent, and you have everything you need to, again, set a boundary, set a line, or draw a line in the sand here. Don't let other people manipulate, coerce, bully, or tear you down a notch. You're so much better than that. And you deserve to fully embark upon this loyal heart with people and companions and corporations or connections or businesses, whatever this is, and be in alignment and work together, because remember, there is no I in teamwork. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that resonates. I hope that brings in a sense of inspiration, knowing that you do have everything it takes. If you like the message, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And thank you so very much, Cancer, for tuning in. Lots of love.